All right, some new changes as well. Developer note, we're adjusting the bonuses from PvP set bonus, Gladiator Distinction to be percentage based so that it properly scales with new seasons. At the same time, we've noticed battleground fights and arena matches and embers resulting in stalemates now that critical strikes are dealing less damage. To improve the experience, we're reducing the primary stat granted to the healers from the PvP set bonus. We're also aiming to give healers more opportunity to survive when being attacked, so we're increasing the amount of stamina healers receive from the PvP set bonus. What the heck? So if you're a healer, you get 15% increased stamina and 15% increased primary stat. And if you're a damage dealer, you get 5% stamina and 25% primary stat. I don't feel like healers were dying, were they? In my experience, the biggest problem with being a healer is your team getting one shot. I don't think you having more stamina really does that, but decomposing aura can now stack 4 times, was 5. Grow protection now reduces damage by 50%, was 40%. Dire Basilisk damage increase. What? Flame Cannon now only applies to enemy players and NPCs. Pets and summons will no longer cancel the stacking effect. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Soul Rip, Rip Souls are fractured up to 20 yards and now cost 1 soul shard. Oh my god, they buffed Soul Rip a bunch. Call Observer, demon health increased by 100%, range increased to 30 yards, and cooldown decreased. Oh my god, Observer's gonna own. What the? Dude, Call Observer's gonna be fucking insane. Get your weak auras, boys. Like, if you don't have the weak aura for Call Observer, you're dead, bro. Rapid Contagion duration increased to 10 seconds. Oh, decrease, and now causes damage over time to occur 45% more often. Oh my god, dude. They gave Affliction Warlock so much more burst. What the actual frick? That is a lot, dude. So your dots are gonna hit 45% more? All right, we got some big changes coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. Some huge changes coming up here. In addition to the class changes that were implemented, we're making the following adjustments. Death Knight, reaping damage increased, festering wound damage increased, scorch strike damage increased, death coil damage increased. Yeah. Starfall damage increased. Okay, cool. Mage, yeah, woo! Radiant Spark duration increased to 12 seconds. Touch of the Magi duration increased to 12 seconds. Arcane Blast, 10% more damage. Arcane Missiles, 8% more damage. Arcane Barrage, 8% more damage. Okay, they buffed the 2 set and they buffed the... Okay, cool. They buffed the 2 set. Fire, Pyro Blast damage 8%, Fire Blast damage 10%, Fireball damage 15%, Scorch damage 15%. Improved Combustion now grants mastery equal to 75% of your critical strike, was 50. Wow, that's a lot. Improved Scorch duration increased to 12 seconds. Okay. Glacial Assault damage buffed, Comet Storm damage buffed, Snowstorm Cone of Cold damage buffed, Frozen Orb damage buff, Blizzard damage buffed, Brain Freeze now causes Flurry to deal 65% additional damage. Okay. Dazzling Lights healing and Divine Image reduced by 50%. Empowered Renew now only triggers when casting Renew. And then they buffed Primordial Surge. Get wrecked. All the Shaman buffs don't work in PvP. No, I'm just kidding, Shaman. I'm sorry. Psychic Link now causes direct damage spells to inflict 30% of their damage to other targets. Okay. These are big mage changes. I mean... Yeah, these are pretty significant. Better than nothing, I'll tell you that. Thank goodness gracious, man. Thank goodness gracious. So basically, what I've been hearing from like initial testing, guys, for Mage, we can go over the changes once again, just really quick. So for Arcane Mage, we got Radiant Spark duration is increased. Okay, Touch of the Magi duration is increased. Touch of the Magi duration is pretty insane. It gives you more time to kind of pump into Touch of the Magi and build it up for mega damage. Arcane Blast damage has been increased by 10%. Which is big. I've been told that Arcane Blast is hitting extremely hard, like 200k crits, which is pretty wild. Arcane Missiles damage, Arcane Barrage damage increased. The 2 set and 4 set. Now I don't know. I think, as far as I know, they're nerfing all the set bonuses by 50%. So maybe this 2 set bonus getting literally doubled to 10%, and the duration being increased also will make it good even with the 50% nerf. So I think Arcane Mage, in terms of being like a glass cannon and doing tons of damage, is going to be really strong. I think it's really going to pump. It's going to do a lot. I think Fire Mage is going to be very similar with some of the changes here. Pyroblast damage is going up. Fire Blast damage is going up. Fireball damage is going up. Scorch damage is going up. Now keep in mind, a lot of these are getting buffed in PvP also. Right? So the base value is going up, and there's also a PvP modifier on them. So every single time one of these spells gets buffed, it's actually a bigger buff than it says in PvP, because they offset, well, kind of. They're offsetting the crit nerf, right? So it kind of is and it kind of isn't. Like crits are less in PvP, but the spells are just buffed at a base. So I think Fire will actually slap kind of hard. with improved combustion now as well, granting extra mastery. If you can get away with glass cannon, which cripples your stamina, it really, really craps on your stamina, it might still be good. So Fire Mage might actually be a spec where if you can sit back and cast, you're just going to kill everything. Maybe that's copium, but I think the overall damage of fire is going to be quite high if you can cast. Now there is a problem. There is a problem that, you know, if you're just getting ran down, you might not be able to do much. And Imp Scorch is getting buffed as well. So what is Imp Scorch? Let me look. Take a quick little look at Imp Scorch. Improved Scorch. So Improved Scorch is something you not actually pick up right now, but it might be worth picking up. Casting Scorch on targets below 30% health increases the target's damage taken by you by 2% for 8 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Additionally, Scorch critical strikes increase your movement speed. So yeah, this might be worth something that's picking up as like an execute. I'm not exactly sure, but might be something we look into. But I really think that a heavy kind of ignite build, you're probably going to just go lots of haste and versatility, and just ignite is just going to do the most damage ever if you can live for fire. And then for frost, glacial assault got buffed. Not really that big of a deal, I think, just because glacial assault doesn't really do that much damage. Comet Storm already doesn't do that much damage, so I doubt that's really going to do much. This isn't something you really use in PvP. Frozen Orb damage, 8%. 8% of nothing, still not very much. Blizzard, not very much. Flurry damage got a little bit of a buff. And then the set bonus also got buffed, the 2 set. So the 2 set is probably going to be worth it for 10% Flurry and Ice Lance damage. But the other Frost changes, I actually think Frost will still be strong, but in terms of like changes, Frost got the least amount that are relevant. I think the changes to Fire and Arcane are way more significant, and it makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of my conclusion about that. Regarding the Frost or the Mage changes, I'm personally really excited to try to get away with playing Glass Cannon and just pumping on Fire Mage, but we'll have to wait and see how it all goes.